Oh, he did tell me he's maining. Yeah, he told me he's maining Olimar today. I didn't know what he was talking
Plays
about.
Olimar? Okay.
But I guess we
What is
couldn't get
this?
that.
Oh, wait, but you were right. MiXZetsu is playing Cloud.
Actually, a terrible matchup at all.
I was about to ask you the matchup. I don't know this matchup.
No, yeah, I remember when Smash came back to offline events. InfinityCon was one of the first big tournaments over in Tallahassee, Florida, and Cola was fighting Myron and pulled out his Cloud. He's co-main / secondary for a long time, and it looked awful. And everyone already knew that, but like coming back, it's like, oh yeah, this hasn't changed. It's still a terrible matchup. But that's if you know exactly what to do against Olimar, right? Because Olimar is a very specific matchup to understand.
It's going to be tough because you said you know what to do against Olimar, but who plays Olimar in this region?
Right. Yeah, I know. 100%.
Nobody. Who plays Olimar in Florida besides Myron?
It's just Myron and then Pickpocket in Southwest or Treasure Coast, I want to say. But he like dual mains Villager Olimar, so it's like very, very small player base here.
As we were talking about, MiXZetsu bringing us back, and then he gets forward smash and active. I'm sorry. But he's keeping this close, and Olimar, a very light character. He could low-key die to his smash attack right now.
This is interesting. The way Kiki's playing Olimar, I would say is very different from his Diddy comp, but obviously they're completely different characters, so it kind of makes sense. But he's playing a very spacey, or like spacing Olimar. Like,
he's camping.
Yeah, like I don't think you're going to consistently whiff punish Cloud's fair and neutral, for example, by spacing out the back air. But maybe if Kiki looks for some parries, which I know he's privy to, he's very good at getting those, he can find Smash shield punish.
So Kiki was keeping his distance, but that's kind of dangerous in his Cloud because you give him the option to low limit, and then limit is not just the moves that are stronger. He gets faster. Is it jump higher thing?
No, I think it becomes a fast baller though.
Okay, yeah.
Which makes him, in a way, also faster because he's able to quickly switch from aerial empty pressure to just ground speed. You know? Character very scary.
Interesting characters in the meta. I feel like in the beginning of Ultimate, people thought that he was mid-tier and had wasn't
He
really
probably
impressive.
was. He got buffed.
Yes. So I was going to mention that during the pandemic, he got hella buffs, bro.
Yeah.
I remember on Twitter, Spargo, back when he wasn't the top 5 player in the world, was like, yo, how's the top tier now, bros? And then he started doing everyone bracket. Yeah, man. So the buffs really have Cloud. One thing that stays consistent though, that back air, really good move. Even if it didn't get buffed, it's like still a good move. It didn't get buffed, right?
I don't believe so. I think it's always, it might have, I don't know. I don't remember. There were so many characters that got slowly buffed over time, like the multiple patches, but like, I only really remember like super key nerfs more than anything. Like Pichu getting gutted and stuff like that.
Yo, Kiki right now wishing Cloud didn't get buffed because he's got a pretty huge deficit right now, and he's got Cloud the limit right now. What can MiXZetsu do?
Definitely kill
Cloud.
For Olimar, at that point, with the rage and everything, like he could have gotten a Nair tech chase into a cross slash, and I would have moved Olimar, for example. Really good stuff here, just keeping the pressure on now that he knows he has the percent lead, and like we're inching closer and closer to these stray aerials becoming potential kill moves. I think what I want to see from Kiki, like I said, parries would go a long way here. I think a little bit more intentional control of your pigment, right? Like actually rotating some out in favor of getting the white, for example, because you really want to start racking out that damage. And then, of course, you always want a purple on deck if possible, but like maybe a red to rack up easy grab combos. I think something Kiki definitely could have implemented more throughout the course of this match is like looking for specific scenarios where he can rip that up smash at low percent. Because if you know, watching the Buzz or Myron, up smash up there, like that's the easiest way to get your opponent to 70%.
Just like that, MiXZetsu takes the game. Brought that back slightly towards the end, but it was interesting because in the beginning it was rough for MiXZetsu, but then I think he just kind of figured that Kiki's not really approaching. He played Cloud, like, and then when he forced Olimar to approach, that's a situation he's not coming in. And let's see where he just changing his tag, so we're probably changing characters. Diddy. He's like, no. T.O. can't lose on stream first round. No. Okay, so
I think even calling Kiki a T.O. is disrespectful because he is just such a phenomenal player and has been forever, you know. Like, obviously he stepped into a T.O. role, like he made this tournament happen, but I will never see him as not like a bracket threat consistent, you know what I mean?
No slouch, former PR in CFL. Like, definitely a threat. He's one of those players that is like not PR, but you know, he's on the level.
Yeah, 100%.
If he beats a PR player, it's like
no one's surprised. Yeah, 100%. So we see earlier there, these early interactions, when it comes to dealing with Cloud at low percent, you're definitely looking out for that cross slash, whether it's a fair bear in a cross slash conversion or just like a neutral trying to catch you dashing in. And Kiki didn't actually get a true punish, whether on a parry or just out of shield in general. So I'm hopeful to see him change that the next time he gets his Cloud to a low percent range.
MiXZetsu was keeping his close, and then he accidentally ran into Banana, and it's all been downhill since, bro. Like, struggling now.
Yeah. Great punishment.
It's unfortunate. That just snowballed. He was keeping this even, but then he ran into Banana when he was trying to grab it, and then he did not touch Kiki ever since. But he's got Kiki at 86 right now.
Yeah, it's really interesting, the run back here. It actually changes the way certain tools are going to interact. Like, Cloud's up B at his shield could, in the wrong spot, actually get him in more trouble than he bargained for. With those platform heights, like Diddy Kong is able to, as we saw at the end of the first stock, our Cloud player here, he can just get punished and die with Banana. And we know that Kiki is really, really consistent in finding a good position to pluck him. Like, he'll win neutral, earn his space, and then his reward will usually be that Banana plug to a power
call, bro.
Okay, good luck, dude. Shield pressure. Yeah, we know that Banana is just going to be such a good whip punish tool against Swordies, but because that's caught in mind, you know, it also empowers Monkey Flip as the mix-up neutral. And there we go. See, like, compared to the Olimar, this is so much more meaningful whip punish coming out from Kiki. Great setup there. Surprised the downer doesn't connect. Okay, catching these air dodges. Yeah, you got to be careful of dealing out from Diddy Kong, because they're scouting for that. If they don't outright have a true combo in up smash or back air, there's no point in air dodging, really. Banking on them whiffing it, I would rather bank on them looking for that air dodge, because then they can get a more meaningful punish. So in disadvantage state, that's the last thing to do. That was really, really good pressure there from Kiki, just keeping the foot on the pedal the entire time. He got that conversion from basically 0 to death. So I'm interested to see what kind of stage picks we're getting. Is this a character switch? I would never take, as a sword player, I would never take Diddy Kong to FD. I mean, there's no mix-ups there or neutral in terms of your positioning when you're interacting with a Diddy Kong that has Banana. It's going to make it so much more consistent to get whip punished with Banana as a sword player that has to put themselves in a little bit of a fight. There's like nowhere to run here. I'm really surprised this is the stage pick this off. Yeah, gets that forward, so that's a stock for sure. He had to immediately start charging limit, and even then, I don't think it's going to get up there fast enough. So just a solid 0 to death. Kiki already knows, like, the second this counter break came out, he's like, oh, this is my turn. Whip punishing him with that cheat flip, but this time MiXZetsu actually overshoots with that forward air and neutral. He's able to prevent that monkey flip and whip punish. And again, we see Kiki trying to whip punish or even out-frame Diddy Cloud there, which Diddy Kong definitely can do, just happens to not work out. So that was good for MiXZetsu. I think in Smash 4 that actually killed Banana, but now Banana's transcended projectiles, so that landing hitbox is up there. Actually doing much stronger. You can only pick it up, it's not something you can actually hit. Health and life. Ooh, I like it. Actively baiting out the out shield option with the peanut pop gun, the reverse cancel. It was bad. Air Bear, classic conversion. Keeps the pressure up, actually covers the spot dodge with that. That would have covered it in general sense a lot of tech option there. Yeah, just cleans it up. Really good stuff. Alright, that'll do it for Kiki. Clean stuff from Kiki. Like, as soon as the FD counter pick came out, he just became so much more comfortable.